Here we have two first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new system under these new coaches?
Kevin, is easy. You have a veteran team, less time. If you have a younger team, it could take some time. You just have to be patient if you have younger guys.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Poole are the guards. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Okeke in at the 4 slot. Here's Curry. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Jones. Curry against James. And the dunk by James.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Curry with another miss. And so Powell will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Both teams will be fighting hard in all these games. They can't split this series.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Spurs. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And the Warriors miss again. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Here's Poole after the made shot from James. Now Wiggins. Good D by James.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Takes it inside. This is the one-handed jam. Warriors have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Wiggins finds Poole. Back to Wiggins. They get it back.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Powell dishes to James. Second chance effort.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And both free throws good for James. 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, they're off.
In San Antonio. And in 2
some lift.
Looking at the last game. Warriors, it was a win against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Wiggins finds Wiseman. Golden State moving it around. Here's Okeke. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's James. Up and in on the layup. James has got 10.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Wiggins passes to Okeke. Now here's Poole. Pass to Wiggins. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chuma Okeke. That's his first foul. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Brooks comes in for Okeke. Moody's checked in for Poole. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Wiggins over James. And it's Wiggins missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's James. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. And the shot goes in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Brooks. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the inside. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
It's an improving skill for Wiggins, moving the ball, but he's focused on improving that aspect of his skill set.
Here's James. He's got 10. Throws it up high.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from him already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Stolen. And there's the drive and the dunk by James.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And so it's San Antonio in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And one more thing they've done, they've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
So with for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Wiggins comes in for Okeke. Brooks checked in for Moody. And Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. That one misses for Wiggins.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
2 minutes.
James, the pass to McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was all business. He finished with 20 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for a different measure. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Here's Curry with the three. The shot, no good. It's the Spurs taking it the At one point, they led by 16. James, the pass to Ruiz. James trying to free himself up. The shot by Ruiz, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. No problem knocking that one down. Now it's just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
Feeds to McDermott. And he drives in and finished off by McDermott.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Curry outside. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Spurs.
The Warriors, 33.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah.
Substitution of
Then it's Jones. That's the San Antonio 5. Picked him clean. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's James. And Jones has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. It's Jones on the wing. And here's James outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Passes it to Wiseman. Over Olynyk. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here is James. 14 points for him. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Higgins outside. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Poole finds Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 1-point game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
James Wiseman.
More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Brooks comes in for Wiseman, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Jordan Poole. Fox, the bounce pass. No good that time. Good D by James. San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. That shot off, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Here's James. Pass to McDermott. The dish to James.
2 minutes
Over
remaining in the
Wiggins.
third. 2 minutes.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
To the paint. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Heisman's checked in for Moody. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Warriors.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Spurs. And Golden State also making a change. Stephen Curry is checked in for Okiki. Stolen away. And the dunk by James.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. James. And James throws it down hard.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Back to Curry. Looking for Wiseman. He gets it there. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
Back to James. Inside. It counts. And the foul. Wiseman. And so he's picked up his final foul. We'll sit for the rest of this game. Okiki's checked in for the Warriors. The Spurs shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Curry wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
James, the pass to Dean. The shot's good. 6 points for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Brooks. Jordan Poole is out there with Fox. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Okiki in at the center position. Brooks outside. Back to Fox. And here's Poole for 3. They get it again. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Dwight Powell. Brooks left side. Outside Fox. And the Warriors miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
James, the pass to Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Back to Fox. Fires from deep. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And a close closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. San Antonio making a switch here. Langford's checked in.
For your Spurs.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Fox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Olynyk. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
The Spurs making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And the dunk by Olynyk.
This is who he is. Kelly Olynyk just shows up, goes to work, and gives you consistent production.
The basket pool. Wiggins with it from the arc. And Jones pulls it down.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
James with it. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. Good, and the assist goes to James. And now a 7-point Spurs lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
It's stolen by Jones. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Olynyk. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the throw line.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
A physical big man who won't back down from anyone. Every team could use a guy like Kelly Olynyk.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The offensive rebound, Looney. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
And the dunk by James.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the right side. The 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Warriors trail by 10. Puts it up from 15. That one a little long.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
James, the pass to Olynyk, and stolen by Wiggins. Outside Fox. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And it's 9 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're in front by 8. 1:41 left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's kind of taken on that role of chief distributor tonight and run with it. Seems like every possession's ended with one of his assists. And they've played through him, and he's been one cool customer.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Over to the left wing. Now here's James. Olynyk, high post. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Give Kelly Olynyk credit, sticking with the shot despite intense coverage.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Kelly Olynyk. At the line for one.
And that one falls for Olynyk. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State, trailing by 13. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
James with the bucket.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for San Antonio.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats, a triple-double.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Down low. Here's Okiki. Off with the layup. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.